Hi everybody. Okay, so I made my 22 rows, okay? And I did the drawstring cast off, okay? So now what you do, okay, it will look, just pretend that's flat, okay? It will look flat. So all you do is you take these two tails and you pull so they go tight. And I just put it inside out. So like the bad side is showing, just like we did with the bunny when we took it off the loom and we sewed up the legs. We're pretty much going to do the same thing. Okay. So you're gonna find the corner on the other side, okay? Put your needle through it. And see these little loops? I just put it in and I go around the arm. Okay. Almost to the end. Okay. So now you want to make sure these seams, I'm not really sure what you call them, but let's call them a seam. Okay. You're going to make sure they're equal and straight against each other. And just take your needle and we're just going to go right underneath this, okay? And you're going to do that all the way down. Oops. Back and forth. Okay. All the way down till you get to the other end. Now I think I just made a mistake and I covered and I sewed them the both ends up. Yep, I did. Okay. So that happens. We're just gonna leave this open. Okay, then we're gonna put it inside out. Remember to leave one end open. Don't be like me and forget. Okay, so you put it inside out again. As long as there's a little, like a hole like that big, you should be okay. Take some stuffing. Okay. Okay, so you want to leave a gap. Okay, maybe like, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That way your arm is not gonna be so stiff. It can move a little when you put it on your bunny. Okay. So I like it like that. There we go. Okay. So this is the yarn, the string that closes it. Okay. So we're gonna put that over there. And this is the one that we use to sew it. Okay, thread your needle, put that stuffing away, and you're gonna sew up the gap that we left to stuff the arm. Okay, tighten the knot. Okay. Scissors. Now what I did was I showed this in other videos. Once I'm done that, I've done the knot, I thread it again, and I put my needle in just above, and I guide it to here, okay? And then cut. Okay. Now this one, we're gonna tie it up a little bit more, and then we'll put it on the bunny. I wanted to show you guys my first bunny, what I added on it. I added a bow. I think it's so adorable. Okay, so how I made the bow was I made it with the loom that I'm using, the orange one. I used an E-wrap stitch, and I did 5 pegs, and I did 40 rows. I will make a video on how to make the bow for those who don't know. And then I sewed the 2 ends together. Okay, so, and then this part, I made it with 3 pegs. And I believe it was 7 or 8 rows. I'm not sure, I didn't count. And then I just put it tight around the bow. And then I sewed the back. And I made sure there was no like loose strings or anything like that. And then I decided to put it on the bunny's ear, and then I just sewed it on the bunny's ear. Okay. And you can put like buttons on it if you want. I was going to put buttons on it, then I decided not to. And then sometimes you just want to like fluff up your bow and just pull it like this. And there it is. Okay. Okay, so my bunny is over there, so I need to grab it. So just excuse me while I grab my bunny. I just broke my tripod, that's okay. There we go. Okay. So here's my bunny. some arms and some arms and ears. And that's what I'll do today, hopefully. Okay, I'm just gonna tie this up, make sure it's good. Here we go. Okay, so see this? This is the seam of the arm, okay? This is exactly what we just sewed up. So you always want to make sure that is away from you, so against the bunny's body, so you don't see it, okay? And the reason why we leave a gap is so, I'll show you on this bunny, is so it can move a little. If you stuff it too much, it will like go like this and it won't be able to move, okay? Okay, so I try to line up the bunny's arm to the body so it's kind of centered, okay? Do your very best. Now with a doll, I normally line it up with the ear because the ear would normally be about here. I always count about 7, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows back for the doll for the ear. And I always line it up with the ear. So you have the imaginary ear right here, okay, let's say that, and we just have to try to line it up. Okay, so you just grab some fabric like this. And pull it. From the bunny's body, and then you go through the arm. And try to do it in the back of the arm so you won't see it. Okay, so I went through the body here, and then I'm going to go through the arm. So we're going to go this way. Okay. I normally do the top and then under the armpit. Okay, so you're gonna grab some fabric here. And just do your best. Okay. Once you get to the end, just try to get that part on. There we go. Okay, so now I want to go underneath. So I just guide it underneath the arm. Pull. Okay, so we want to do the same thing. So I'm kind of in the middle, so I want to go on this side of the arm. Okay. And grab a little, put your needle through. I find it's easier to do on the armpit than on top of the arm. You want to try to go as close as the arm as possible. Okay. Okay, I think we'll just do a little bit more. Okay, and go under and pull. And now I'm gonna make a knot. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna hide it, so we go close to the knot and guide your needle just above, underneath. And cut. There. Okay, and there's one arm. Now I kind of put it in the... it's okay. Thought it was too far back. That's okay. There. Oops. There we go. I kind of put it too far in the back, but that's okay. Okay. So now I'm going to make the other arm. So I'll pause the video, come back, and you do the exact same thing as the first arm, okay? So you want to draw a string cast on 16 pegs, do your 22 rows, sew up the arm just like I showed you, stuff it, and put it back on the button, sew it onto the bunny, sorry, just like I showed you. And then we'll do the ears. So I'll come back and I'll do the ears and show you guys how to do that again. I do have another video about that, but I'll go more into detail. And then we'll do the pom-pom. I can't talk. Anyway, we'll do the tail. Okay. Today's one of those days you just can't say the word. Okay, so I'll come back and we'll do the ears. I'll see you soon.